Good morning, Wayward Walker here on a hot and humid cloudy day with the Wayward Whooper. And we are in Brooklyn. And as you can see, there are a lot of skyscrapers around. Okay, we're in Brooklyn, Connecticut. Doing something a little different today. We're going to go hike along the Quinebaug River on the Quinebaug River Trail, which starts in Brooklyn here. I believe this is Brooklyn. Danielson, somewhere around there, but as you can see, there's the river right there. And we got a sign up here. Take a look at it. I don't think this is an old railroad bed, but I really am not sure. Water trail, recreation trail. We're here. Blah blah blah. Alright, so we're gonna head down. I don't know what we're gonna see, just want to do something a little different, get out of the woods, thick woods anyway. And tree. Just see some different things. We'll be back as soon as we get onto the trail more. Alright, we're just about 5 feet from where I just shut you off, but there's a sign here which I can hardly read, but evidently there was a Native American fish camp here in a where. What a where is turn around the Wayward Walker Wiggle. We're not going to see it today because the water's probably much too high, but there would have been a camp. So there was a camp here in a where, and a where would have been where Native Americans would have put up a dam type thing, stones, that would force the salmon. What is over here that is so interesting to you? What it would do is channel the fish all together where the Native Americans could just stand there and basically catch them, either with a net, spears, probably could just grab them. There was a lot of them. So that also confirms what I read last night, that obviously the salmon did come up here. Again, I can't see it. The water's a little too high. There's supposed to be several that are visible. I know there's supposed to be one up in Three Rivers, Mass. But the problem is that we've had so much rain, all the rivers are high, and you really can't see them. That's good to know. All right. It's also a popular canoe trail. This is what we saw in the first sign, which basically, I'm not sure how far it goes. I know it can't go upriver too far before it gets to all the dams in Putnam, but maybe some in Danielson as well. But it's pretty neat. Something I would like to do someday. Just get on one of these rivers and just kind of paddle on down. Let's go over here, Jack. See what's over here. Just kind of looking at the water again. All right, so we're going to keep going. He is more interested in this side of the trail. It's obviously a nice trail. Biking, walking, running. All right, I'll be back. All right, we're back. We're going, as we said, we're going along the Quinebaug River. which starts up in Holland, Mass. And we've been to the headwaters, which is, well, depending on you listen to. It's either at Leadmine Pond in Sturbridge, Mashpog Pond in Union, or Holland Pond, or all kinds of places. But anyway, a bit further down, and the Quinebaug actually merges with the Shetucket, which we were on not too long ago. We followed that little old railroad trail, trying to find any remnants. We didn't really find much. All right, Jack, come on. Come on. We're hoping to make it before it storms, because we're supposed to get thunderstorms starting about 2 o'clock. The other interesting thing I happened to read last night about this river is, all right, there's some people. Anyway, so the Quinebaug River, what I found out last night is back in the good old days, 1500s, 1600s, before colonial settlers were here, that salmon used to come up from Long Island Sound, where the Quinebaug and the Shetucket merged together, formed the Thames River, and so they would spawn up here. The Native Americans would fish for them. Further up there are some falls, and they have found evidence that the salmon could go as far as Cargill Falls, which is in Putnam, before they dammed that up. Then they couldn't go any further, so that's probably why they kind of stopped coming. Jack's all over the place today. That's the usual for our Saturday morning walks. All right, so as I said, we're gonna slice that tree. Come over this way. Come here. Come here. Holy cow. That's one big tree. All right, so we're going to keep moving. So I don't know what, if anything, we find here. Another big tree. I just thought it might be nice to come down along the river. See what we can find. All right, so I'll be back. We get somewhere we can get a little better view of the river and stuff, and see what we can find. Okay, I'm looking across the river here. Hold on, Jack. And you can see over there, it looks like there's a trail on the other side that we're going to just have to try to find sometime. You know me, I'm never satisfied. When I'm in one place, I'm going to want to go to another place. Like Jack. I just looked on the map. It didn't show any trail, but it certainly looks like there could be one there. Saturday mornings, Jack just loves to explore everything. All right, so I'm going to what is so interested right there again. Anyway, we're going to keep moving. But I haven't really seen anything. Any bridge abutments, any foundations. There's an old abandoned, some kind of shack up right over there. But and this is interesting. Let's see if there's anything here. Let's go in here for a minute. Come on. The fishing spot. See the foundation. which is what I was looking for. Once it's in that mess. It's glass, window glass. Good. Good color. All right, let's get back to the trail. See what's on down around the bend. We'll be back. Right, over here we see this is an old colonial blanket dryer. We used to hang their blankets to dry. Right, turn around. So that's probably been there a couple, 300 years. All right, I'm just messing with you. Obviously, there's a fitness trail. This is a fitness trail as well. But the reason I said that is because of some of these other videos I watch people explore, and they do come up with some interesting explanations to what they find. Saw one yesterday when the guy insists he found the only stone chamber in New Hampshire, and it wasn't even a stone chamber. It was a bridge, like a culvert, an old colonial bridge, as we call them. I call them. But oh well. Yeah, we are going to cross a bridge. There's what's down there. But we're not too far from the highway on the other side of the river over there. There's interstate behind us. There's a tributary going into the river. Look at the river. The rapids up there. Well, no one wants to stop where he wants to stop. All right, anyway. And there's also, I think it's the residential area right over there on the other side of the trees as well. So we're not really out far in the woods. All right, let's turn you off. There's a little side trail here. There's another one of those signs there. It just says what kind of fish are in this river. Brook trout, brown trout, bass, no salmon. It used to be. So this is a little fishing area. Trail, and we'll go down, follow along the trail. Come on, let's go down to the water. Get a drink. No? Let's go right over here. It's nice and sandy. We're looking southbound. Northbound. A large boulder up there, and let's do the turnaround. He does not like waves. All right, let's go back up this way. We're never going to head up here. Let's see, at one time, the river's come up this far because that's all cut. Massive flood, 1955. So there's been others. All right, let's see where this is going to take us. Come here. I don't know if that was the whole road or anything either, the trails. I don't. It could have been, I guess. Well, I would think it would have been closer to the river like this one. So this may have been an old road. See if you can tell. I mean, there's got a bank here, but like I said, it could just be washed away. Come on. Some kind of, it was a blue heron, but I couldn't catch it in time. It'd be nice if there was just a little bit of a breeze here. But really not. So it's been very hot and humid. Chance of thunderstorms later. But we needed to get out. Haven't seen any stone walls. Looks pretty improved over there though. I'm hoping this is just going to turn out to come back out on the trail, but break. Hold on, go slow. Wait a minute. Oh, I love it. I need this. Okay, we're good. Some water. Don't go too far. Looks like it gets deep. There's somebody. Fortunately, I only have one hand, so I can't zoom in. Nice drink here, and we'll move on. I got a bowl with me today too for later if we need it. Finally, go back up. Remembered everything. All right, I'm gonna bring you off. All right, we're still moving along the riverbed. The trees over here down. It's on the other side as well. Pretty wide. I'm not sure how deep it is. I think it's fairly deep out in the middle there. No signs of civilization other than an old rake. But, the colonial rake, it was a very modern plastic rake. Oh, nice trip. Nice down here, just a little cooler. Really nice. I don't think this was a road. Again, I can't really tell, but I'm not seeing any real evidence of there having been one here. Nothing shows up on the satellite or the topo map. I love rivers. I don't know why. I love them. I'd love to be able to canoe down them. I thought about getting a small canoe, but I have to fit in my truck. But the problem is, I also don't like to go alone. And then something like this, I either have to park however long this trail goes to a canoe access point and paddle upriver, which would be difficult, and turn around and come, kind of float back down, which would be okay, but a lot of work. I used to have a kayak until I got too big for it, and I flipped it over, and I was there. We're not even going to go there. All right, so anyway, but I think it would be just fun to something up ahead of us. I think it would just be fun to be out on the river. Quinebaug, up through all the great swamp area we've been through, and Quinebaug. I've been on that one. I've been on both of those, but I'll take some pictures and videos. Anyway, a beaver. All right, looks like this house is right up there. I think. I don't know where the actual trail is, but the paved trail, if it's up there or not. We'll go back on the paved trail. All right, we're gonna keep going. I'm seeing something down there. Looks like there might be something in the dam, maybe, or something. So we'll see. Hope it really new. And that's the trail up here. You can see the fence. But again, I don't think it was a railroad. There weren't too many railroads that came through this part. These parts we've been on, most of them. But we're still following. Yeah, I can't see that thing anymore. But doesn't mean it's not there. Let it drop down to the water. Oh look, we even got a hill to climb. Don't get all day, go all day without one. We gotta go back up to the trail. Yeah, the trail goes that way, but not quite as good. So we're back up to the paved trail. This way, Jack, we'll go down. The house right up there. Something right there. Their road. Alright, so let's keep going. So we'll be fine. Be back. Yeah, back off road again. Going back down towards the river's edge. Some huge trees around these parts. I saw what could have been remains of one stone wall, but I'm not really sure. I didn't see anything else. But it's still a nice trail. Like a nice loop with it. These little side trails, I think. The paved area is about, from where we started to I think where it ends is like 2 miles. I'm not seeing whatever it was I saw. Again, it looks like kind of a white building or I don't know. But we'll keep going. Another huge tree. Probably 85 here. Humidity about 110. All right, let me just look at all these trees. There's some big trees. Oh, the logs in here. All right, let me shut you off. Keep going. Put you back on when we see. So, yeah, we're still on that trail. See, there's an island out there. Some rapids further up. Right along the trail, and he wants to keep going back to that trail, but he didn't get a access point. I don't know what he's afraid of something. Come on. Stones there. This way. So don't like the noise, maybe. All right, let's go up. See, now what are we going to do? All right, let me turn you off while we navigate through the fence. Hold on. Okay, we've come to kind of a crossroads. There's a parking area right there. And the trail, we're not even, well, I'm not going to say we're not close to the river, but that, I believe, is a dog park, so we're not going to go in there to have him running around. I got water. But I don't know if the trail goes back. I made it over the fence, as you can see. I don't know why he didn't want to go further along that, but maybe we'll find a way to get back on it and come up the river from that side. But anyway, we'll be back. All right, we're still going on a little further. It's actually getting a little more interesting down here. I've been following a small stream over there on my left. Seen a lot of little areas that are kind of opened, and I'm always curious about those. And this looks like it could have been, this probably might have been farmland. Let's put it that way, I think it was, but I'm still looking for a side trail. It might take me back to the river. There was a nice side trail on that side. But because it's going away from the river, I can barely hear the river now. I'm going to hear it, but so we're going to go, like I said, to the end of this section here probably. See if there's a trail that comes back along the river. Let's take some water, get a break, And kind of wide over there. Swampy. Still no walls, haven't seen any stone walls. I don't know if they would have spent all the money to pave this and make this a trail or not. It's not I don't think it's a railroad, but it could be a little road. Why it didn't go close if it was a whole road? Why it didn't go close to the river? I don't know. It's just something I'm not seeing over there, like a big drop or something. All right, we'll be back. Okay, we just came to the end of the paved trail. It was about 2.25 miles. It's probably 2 miles if I hadn't taken the little side trails. And I'm just going to go a little further up here. The river is right over there, which you can't really, you can kind of see it in spots, but it's pretty steep. I did see a trail that goes down, which we'll take on the way back, see how far along the river, if it goes along the river at all. See what's down there. We just took a break. There's a bench up there, nice little stop. This definitely wasn't an old railroad through here. There's been a road. So I still don't know what that white thing I saw looked like a building was, because I haven't been by the river for a while. All right, I'm gonna turn you off and be back. Yeah, it was still on the trail, as you can see. We're pretty far from the river. So I think we're gonna go a little further, turn around. And it's pretty thick in there. I don't know if there's gonna be a trail. We'll see when we get up. So we'll go a little further. Let's see if there's a trail we could take back to the river, because I'm pretty disappointed. I can hear rapids and a lake over there, but that's just one of those things. Never know what we're gonna find or what we're not gonna find. So it's pretty thick. I can't really see much of anything in there. All right, we'll be back. All right, see the river down there. It's still pretty wide, moving pretty quick. And this pond over here, it almost looks like there was a dam down there. It looks pretty, it looks cement, so it's concrete. So it's probably not an old mill site, but I'm not going to go down there to find out. I don't know if it's, well, I don't see it posted, but according to All Trails map, this is going to come to some type of a crossing. It should cross the river. Whether it does or not, I don't know. That's what it says. So we're going to go to that point before we turn around. That's quite a good-sized pond over there. With the trees. Doing something up the other end. I can see an excavator up there, and I can hear it. All right, so we are going a little further before we turn around and head back. All right, so we'll be back. Go up this way. You know, it always seems when I want to turn around, the more interesting things get. There's some very large boulders up there. It's piled up, I don't know why. You can see that lake, a pond, whatever it is, keeps going. I think there's doing some logging over there. The other side, this looks like there's some kind of a quarry. I don't know what this was, but there are a lot of boulders in there that look like they were piled there for some reason. I've been ready to get to the river, see what's down by the river. It's going very slow though, because I'm not far from it and I can't even hear it now. So let's go a little further before we turn around and head back. This trail, it actually is a nice trail, but let's trail the bike. I think I would like it better on a bike. But I like to walk, I like to take the dog, and I like to see what's around, which I don't see on the bike much. But anyway, keep going, see what else we find. Okay, appears that we've reached the proverbial end of the trail. This is coming out of that lake, which I think might be man-made. I'm not going to take my shoes off and walk across. Jacket. Here's my cool off, cool his feet off. And it does look like the trail might continue over that way. I don't know how passable it is or how good it is. No, not too far, Jack. I'm not going in the water. See, he likes water like this, so I think it's the waves he likes. Anyway, and that's a really nice lake. I think they say where there we go. All right, come on. The reason I think it's man-made because I'm seeing a lot of more boulders all along over here. Like maybe they were dug out of there. You know, I just saw this little side trail, so we're gonna go up here. See if it takes us by. Turn over this way. It's just gonna take us where we just were. Let's see. Yeah, the waterfalls down there. So obviously, there's no way across the stream. Well, without getting wet. Trail here, I don't think this is going to go anywhere either. Maybe. Taking us to the river. That was just me. Beautiful Quinebaug River. Don't go too far. No, you're not going down there. It's too steep. So here you can see the nice and wide. Heading down there. All right, well, we're going to head back further up. We did see where a little side trail that might take us down along the river. I don't know how far it'll go, but we'll head down there. If we see anything, I'll put you back on. Otherwise, I'll see you back at the truck. All right, just come past this. Still along the river. You can hear it. I can't tell if that's man-made. Well, it's man-made, but I can't tell. Well, I can't tell if it was a foundation. It's pretty deep. Maybe a tree came out of there a long time ago. I'm not really sure, but I don't see any other signs of a foundation. I don't see any stones in a chimney pile, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything, as we know. But we're still moving along the river. That same little trail, so I figured there had to be a trail down here. I don't know why he didn't want to keep continuing on it, but this tree fell. So anyway, we're still moving along, headed back to the truck. It may turn out to be a longer video than I thought. And I will shut you off and back on when we see anything. When we get back to the truck. See some rapids out there. And very thick vegetation on the other side as well. Okay, right there it is. The hawk. Look at the rapids. The challenging paddle down here. All right, we'll be back along the river. Trail is up the top of that hill there. And we got back to the cave section. Look, keep eating that grass. That's what's going to happen. Anyway, I just put a still picture in there too. We came across a culvert Doesn't look that old though. So I'm gonna have to get, when I get home, I'm gonna research. But I just don't think that's a railroad. I do think it was an old road. Especially the section that wasn't paved. You could kind of really tell. But we're gonna go this way as far as we can. See, go along the river. Come on. Jack's leading the way. You can see this gets underwater. The river's high. Come on. Come. Really? All right. Anyway, yeah, those get quite a bit of use, and I just saw some people floating down the river. I believe they were alive. In kayaks. Anyway, we can keep going. I can see the river. There's a pond up here. Shall we gather by the river, the beautiful, beautiful river? Leave it out in the woods alone too long. Anyway, I'll shut you off. Keep going. A little obstacle here. And we'll be back. All right. I think we came to an old mill dam here. No, we're not going down there. No, I guess we can. It looks like it. We're right behind. Oh, hold on a minute. Something one of these days, Jack. All right, so this looks like it could have been the mill race. There's the dam. See, the river is right there, and it's like round. I can't see an easy way up there. Also running on a battery, so and there's a tire. It looks like this was an old mill. So I'm right behind where that dog park was when we came in. I'm not going to try to get up there unless I can go around that way. See what else is up there. I'll be back. Now, a little further. See, there's an old foundation, some type. I don't know if that's just a retaining wall. On the other side of that fence. Small stones over here, so I got a feeling that was an old mill. I'm not going to go tripping through the woods there and get in there. Oh, Jack. Another stone wall, foundation type thing. Oh, look at this. We got another one. And look at that. Arch bridge, arch tunnel, bricks, and wall over there. That was probably the raceway. A nice place to come maybe in the fall. You can look at it better. Remember, it's here. Another foundation wall. Cement slab. Hold on a minute. Too high. No, let's go this way, Jack. All right. Some research on that, find out what it is. I think I'm gonna come back here. So now, it could have been a railroad spur or something down here at the time. It's definitely a road. I'm not sure where we're gonna come out. Try to get back on the road. And I'll see you when we get back to the truck. All right, we're back in the truck, as you can see, in the air conditioning. And we went about 5.6 miles. And it was a nice trail, even though it's hot. And I would suggest if you ever do this trail, it makes a nice loop if you follow that off-road trail that we took. And you'll see the mill if you do that. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. It might be a little long. A lot of my last ones have been kind of long, but anyway, this is the Wayward Walker and the Wayward Woofer. Here he comes. I'll say goodbye. Saying, make sure you like, subscribe, share, all that kind of stuff, and we will see you down the road next time. Get outside, enjoy the world around you.